I've been waiting for this Marvel Phase 4 news for a very long time, ever since I heard the news that they were going to announce it after Far From Home, so I'm really excited to get into this. So I guess we might as well start in order, which is, I think, is technically supposed to be next Marvel movie, which is Black Widow, coming out, I think it's May of next year, so that's going to be exciting. And suppose a lot of Marvel fans have been wanting Black Widow movie, and at least we're finally getting it. It does seem a bit strange that they're coming out with it now, especially what happened after Endgame, but at least it's happening. And I do hope we can possibly get some, spy thriller type of stuff, Bond-born type of stuff. It also looks like the villain, I think it's confirmed to be a Taskmaster, and also this could be also a great opportunity to finally get a little bit more backstory on Natasha, since we only got to hear a little bit of her backstory of Age of Ultron, so maybe we might be able to finally tie up some loose ends. So the Black Widow movie is a little late, but hey, at least we're getting it. There's the Eternals coming out in November 2020, and I do not know anything about the Eternals, the same thing about what we're going to be talking about next, but I think I heard it's kind of like Guardians of the Galaxy, so that could be cool to get some of that. And it is supposed to have Angelina Jolie and the guy that played Jay in Ninjago movie and was in Man in Black International. I do like him. He's funny. So I have no idea what the Eternals actually is. So I think I'm just going into the movie to see what they do with it. I mean, honestly, maybe I'm just waiting for a trailer. Then maybe when I get a trailer, I can get the idea. It's kind of the same thing with the next movie, which is Shang-Chi, Legend of the Ten Rings. Ooh, Legend of the Ten Rings. That sounds dope. But yeah, that's going to be coming out 2021, I think. Which is, I do know he's like an Asian Marvel superhero, but I don't know too much about him. But again, it also sounds kind of cool, like Asian superhero. Possibly get some, Asian action movie type of stuff. And also Ten Rings. That goes back all the way back to the first Iron Man, so it could be cool to see more of that stuff. And also, I think I've also heard, so possibly we're going to be getting a real Mandarin in this, which I'm just confused on that, because, I think the whole thing with Iron Man was there was a fake Mandarin, but then there's real Mandarin, but I guess, I guess this is going to be the real Mandarin. We know how that works, but hey, I guess all people that weren't happy with Iron Man and 3, now I could possibly get a justified Mandarin, so sad that the Iron Man can't go up against the real Mandarin now, but oh well. But honestly, for me, Eternals and Shang-Chi, I'm honestly kind of looking forward to those, because I don't know much about them, so I'm just looking forward to it to see what they do. We'll see. Hopefully, it would be good. And then it's really just those three Marvel movies, Black Widow, Shang-Chi, and Eternals, are really the only original Marvel movies coming out that we know of, to be announced for now, but those are really the only, original Marvel movies, which surprised me, because, I kind of feel like Marvel had a healthy dose of coming out with, a new original superhero, and then some sequels, and then, the big team-up movie, but I guess it's only 3 for now. I mean, then again, maybe usually they only introduce 3, so I don't know. I guess the sequel side of things, I'm also excited for those as well, like Doctor Strange 2, or as the official title going to be Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. And man, is it just me, or is that title almost sound like a carnival ride that you would go on at Six Flags or something, The Multiverse of Madness. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Crazy 80s titles aside, we'll get to it again with Thor though. Multiverse of Madness? Oh boy. That also at the same time makes me a little nervous, because it sounds cool, but also at the same time nervous because we already dealt the multiverse, and let's hope they're not fooling around with us again. Being straight at you, Far From Home. Possibly doing some multiverse stuff for real. That can be awesome, especially with Doctor Strange. Also announced that Scarlet Witch is going to be in here with Doctor Strange, which could they do have similar powers to each other, so that could be interesting. I always thought of what it'd be like if the two got to meet up together. So that the villain is going to be Nightmare, and which also possibly could mean this could be one of the first scary MCU movies, which I don't exactly know what they mean by scary, because technically the MCU has had some of its scary moments before. Looking at you again, Far From Home. But I don't know, hope this doesn't mean I think you're turning it into a horror movie, because I just kind of like how they did Doctor Strange already in the first movie, so I hope that it could just be like the first movie with a few scary moments, but I'm just kind of honestly worried about that. I'm also still wondering if Carl Mordu is going to be the villain or not, but I suppose we'll see. But yeah, Doctor Strange, I think it has kind of the upcoming MCU movie where I'm worried for it, but I'm also at the same time excited for it, because honestly, Doctor Strange is one of those MCU movies where I actually really like it. I honestly feel like it's underrated, so hopefully this one will be just as good. We'll see. Sort of surprise one, if it weren't revealed a couple days before. Thor 4, and what's the official title called again? Thor: Love and Thunder. So there you go. Love and Thunder. Again, back to the crazy 80s titles. But also, for some reason read that I almost hear Jeff Goldblum's Grandmaster reading that, you know? Love and Thunder. I know, it's okay title and all, but I think I'm just that one weirdo that I honestly would just wish they called it Thor 4. Because, come on, how can you not? Thor 4, they should have. You know, Thor, F-O-U-R, Thor. 4, come on. Just what the title's going to be to me. At least to me. Thor 4. What's up with love, though? I mean, I understand thunder, but love? I don't know. But it is supposed to be Taika Waititi coming back in the for that one, which sounds cool. So it's going to be very Ragnarok-y, which good, because I do enjoy Ragnarok. Probably one of my favorites because of how such a fun movie it was. Like, doesn't quite make good sense in the continuity of Thor character before that. You know, it was such a fun movie and so colorful. So hopefully this one will be just as fun and good. And also start with a Rocky montage of Thor working off that body fat. Come on, I'm too good not to do, right? I just crack up thinking about it. And those are all the confirmed release date ones, because, oh yeah, I forgot to mention Thor and Doctor Strange coming out 2021. Seriously, you gotta wait 2 years for those? Aww. We do have a few more movies that say if confirmed are in development, which are Black Panther 2, makes sense because $1.3 billion, and then Captain Marvel 2, again makes sense because $1.1 billion, and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, which is not canceled for all people's animation. That rumors start floating around, but it's not true. It is not canceled, and James Gunn is still doing it. He just got to work on Suicide Squad first, so I'm guessing that probably means Guardians of the Galaxy 3 would be probably coming out 2022, 2023, somewhere around there. So those I'm totally down for, because Guardians of the Galaxy, such a fun franchise. Black Panther, it was a great first movie, and Captain Marvel, I think I honestly just want, and I just honestly just want them to improve the character a little bit, because she honestly needs a little bit more character work, and also please do not make her so overpowered, you know. But yeah, maybe hopefully hopefully they can improve her a little more in the sequel. That's just the one thing I'm wondering is where is Spider-Man 3 and Ant-Man 3? Come on, where's the bug love? I mean, then again, I suppose Spider-Man 2 just came out and Ant-Man last year, but still, I don't know. Also, who knows, I honestly think like this is not in the entire phase. I actually wonder if they probably will announce a few more things. It wouldn't be a surprise, but we'll see. I'm noticing, like, this, again, maybe not the whole phase, but if this is the full phase, this might possibly be the first phase not to have an Avengers movie. Unless they announce their Avengers movie later, this might be the first phase without an Avengers movie, which, at the same time, I know, but at the same time, they just made 2 Avengers movies back-to-back, so give them a break, but who knows, maybe, hopefully, in future years, they should make the new Avengers, but I do still think, for the time being, maybe they should, you know, calm down for a little bit and just work on solo movies, which that's not like that's what they're doing for now, so that's good. And then the huge announcement that the Fantastic Four and the Mutant X-Men are finally in, baby. Woo! Finally in MCU. Finally, after all speculation, they're officially confirmed in. It's gonna be cool to see Marvel's first family finally get to be in the MCU, and maybe hopefully they can do justice. And X-Men, well, at least technically for me, I actually only thought of it as X-Men were already in the MCU since and Quicksilver's father is Magneto, but at least they're finally in. I'm honestly curious to see what they can do. Like, maybe also, I'm also curious to see who can recast for Professor X and Wolverine. Maybe we'll see if they explain the difference between mutant powers and superpowers. Just saying. That news is definitely very exciting, because for the longest time, Marvel, they didn't have X-Men, Fantastic Four, and Spider-Man, but they're sharing the rights with Spider-Man. Now they got Fantastic Four and Mutants, so it's exciting that now a lot of Marvel characters are now back to Marvel, which is exciting. It's awesome to finally get able to see a lot of these iconic characters back in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And yeah, that is the Marvel Phase 4 announcements. Very exciting, though I do kind of feel like a lot of these we were expecting and we were pretty much able to speculate easily, but hey, maybe we'll see if they announce any more movies, because I think there's going to be an error convention coming soon, but for now, hope they continue to make some great movies and for getting to see what they can do with them. That is probably my very long thoughts on the Marvel Phase 4 announcements. Let me know in the comments down below, guys. What do you think of these announcements? Excited? Disappointed? Let me know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, and be sure to subscribe if you want to see more videos. They're probably going to be having some podcasts coming up, and maybe possibly some more videos, so stay tuned for that. And until next time, laters.